let's explain more why she's a Mary Sue. Again, she gets everything handed to her.
She got really think about the problems that she's had to overcome. Okay, so the kingdom is lost. What happens? She's not Daphne. Her older sister.
That's Daphne.
That is Daphne. Why? It's because I was thinking Diaspora. Daphne basically guides her through everything. She shows her where the kingdom lies. I don't really feel like Bloom does anything until someone hands her the sword.
Yeah, and remember, Daphne got her powers back, too.
Right. By telling her they were never lost to begin with.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, she was like a starting out fairy, so she might not have realized that.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good point. I mean, she was starting out, so in a way, she may just not have known that her powers could regenerate. So the sudden traumatic effect of losing all her magic at once, she thought it was gone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting point.
True, but again, her Enchantix bothers me. I felt that was kind of handed to her.
That was completely handed to her. I mean, literally, the woman handed her a necklace which became her Enchantix locket.
I mean, I know she fought some dragons.
What happened to the woman, by the way? She was actually cool.
Oh, she's still on Pyro, I think.
And Blue never visits?
White? Well, does the woman need to give Bloom more things?
I mean, the least that they could do, the least Bloom could do is visit her and check up on her in thanks. I mean, seriously.
Not a problem. Sky's talking to another girl.
There's a girl, and she has breasts, and Sky looked at her.
Oh, we need to do another video on the relationships.
Oh, yeah. We will not even go into that territory yet, or at least not in depth if we touch on it at all.
We might need to talk a little bit about another reason we don't like Bloom, because her relationship with Sky does need to be explained. Sure. But we need to keep explaining the Mary Sue stuff.
Right. Well, I mean, it's hard to explain the Mary Sue stuff because, that's to say, it's more of a lack of things.
Yeah, well, the argument is, well, she's brave, she's kind.
But she's brave in a very shallow sense. She's not brave in that she overcomes fear. She's brave as in, this is what I hear I should probably do as the main character. I'll do this. There's no struggle involved with the, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. I have no options here. I have to do this. Does it? No, she has options. She could get the out, and frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if she did. It's just that she thinks I'm the main character. I do this. Boom! Did I win? I won!
Yay!
Woo! Main character privileges!
It's not like Sailor Moon, where Sailor Moon was terrified. She was not brave at all, and then slowly gained bravery.
Right, there were times where she broke down, literally on her knees, don't know what to do. She thinks she's screwed. Yeah, and then she overcame it and did what she had to do.
Watch the original, kids.
Where things were all right.
Except they could have ramped it up the transgender and lesbian bits more.
Oh my god, that would have... It would have saved an entire generation. I still sometimes forget that Mara and Michelle were a lesbian couple. I still think, I want a best friend like that. Oh, wait. That would be a boyfriend. Although they do make a good argument for going lesbian.
They do.
Oh, man.
They do.
Ah, yeah. For Amara, I could do it. Actually,
I could do it for either.
For Michelle, yeah, I could probably do it for Michelle, too. Kind of thing.
Yeah, but, back to the main thing.
Wrong series.
Yeah, but again, there's just the thing of coming, and she doesn't, I don't feel like she does that. She's like, Okay, normal girl. Okay, extremely powerful the next minute.
Yeah, things are overcome for her, and then she just shows up and does it.
Yeah, and again, she's like really weak. She just learned she has magic, and then next few episodes, Bloom, you're the most powerful fairy.
I know, what is that?
Well, I think it has to do with her being the chosen one, but she still has to learn.
And one issue that I have is the overpowering. That's another Mary Sue thing. Overpowering. She's got the dragon fire. She's a princess of a lost kingdom. She's this. She's that. They overpower her.
Yeah. She's princess. Oh wait, she has another. Oh wait. All the enemies want to do her.
And I have a fundamental problem with the princess thing. I'll even excuse Stella being a princess, and Layla, I'll even let that one slide. Just because Layla really earns her title. She doesn't do it in the traditional sense, but
she's merit a category of princess.
Right. But I have a fundamental problem with the way we market princesses to little girls. Because being a princess, the whole having little girls identify with princesses teaches them to expect everything to be handed to them. It teaches them to feel entitled to things without earning it. That's, I think, my fundamental problem with the princess trope. Because that's what being a princess, in a way, that's what being a princess is. It's, you were born royal. You are special because you were born special, not because you achieved specialness.
Well, it's not even that. Traditionally, in the princess sense, you're only special because you're an easy trade item.
Yeah.
Princesses are nothing but cattle.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, you're married off, and that's how the kingdom survives.
Yeah, there's nothing special about them. I mean, there are a few badass princesses over the century. There's some cool ones on track mentioned. But again, it's so few with the majority.
So it really sends the complete opposite messages to girls on both ends of the spectrum. It teaches them not to do anything for themselves, and at the same time, it creates this devaluing sense that we're already trying to fight in so many directions.
Yeah, again, I wouldn't mind Bloom being a princess if they didn't have so many damn princesses on the team.
Right, they have enough.
And they keep adding princesses as side characters or something.
And, I actually legitimately like the Princess of a Lost Kingdom story. That's actually cool. But on top of that, she's also the most powerful fairy in the world. And on top of that, she's in a group of all these other princesses. And on top of that, she's pretty and she's smart and
she's popular.
And she's so nice. And she has a bunny. Okay, the bunny can say, Kiko's awesome. I can't criticize Kiko.
Well, it's hard to criticize the son of Satan.
Right. I mean, he's just adorable. Satan has a freaking adorable child.
They start giving him this little chipmunk voice in season 4 and 5 in the dubs, which is really fucking annoying. And then they make him speak.
Oh, no! That's his charm. He never talks, so as far as we're concerned, he's not an idiot.
Yeah, but they give him, this high Mickey Mouse voice.
Oh, I hate Mickey Mouse voice.
Okay. Yeah, but it sounds like Mickey Mouse smoking a little.
I should specify. My hatred for the Mickey Mouse voice isn't even with Mickey Mouse characters. It's because as an abridger, I'm so tired of hearing male abridgers do female voices. I sound like this because this is what girls sound like. Really?
Well, it can be. I think it's funnier. I like the Venture brothers ideal of males voicing women, where women have full-on deep male voices, but they're hot girls. Because that's funny.
I think that's better. And I think it's just more respect to the characters, frankly. I think it's funnier all around. Just if you can't raise your voice to sound like a possible female range voice, then just go on full on to My Valentine sounds like more of a female than Taya. I think she does.
I don't know. It's hard to rank on Lil Kariba, though.
I'm not ripping on Lil Kariba. I'm ripping on his short spurts of amateurness. That's all. Even he's admitted his first episodes he's a little embarrassed by. That's all.
They started all even.
I'm glad they happened. I'm glad they happened.
Heathen. Witch.
I just committed a bridging blasphemy, people.
Don't you ever let me hear that again, or I will write you to the Inquisition.
Gonna report me to Chicken Wings?
Yes, I will. Oh no. Oh no, Lana Pater.
Oh, you're gonna go above Chicken Wings' head? Chicken Wings is supposed to be the go-to guy. You don't go to Lanny Vitor unless it's serious.
And this is serious.
Oh, shit. So that was a good tangent.
Okay, back to the subject. Again, it's just all this added focus. I wouldn't mind 3 princesses. Bloom, Stella, Flora. But then...
Flora's not a princess. Well...
I meant Flora. Well, in the
movie. That one movie.
Yeah, but I don't know why she said she was when she really wasn't.
Because they are all princesses! Seriously. The fans may not be aware of this, but why don't we tell them? Thanks to various mediums of Winx Club, every Winx Club character has entitlement to be a princess.
Yes.
Every single one of them. Even Musa, according to the 4 Kids, is a princess.
No, even Tecna, according to the comics.
Yep. No, well, yeah. Tecna, according to the comics. Musa, according to the 4 Kids dub error. And Flora, according to the movie. The second movie, not the first.
Yeah. The second movie, which was really, really, really bad.
Yeah, and that's compared to the first movie, which is already really, really bad.
It wasn't terrible, but...
I'm still just in love with that one scene where Murr's about to get up and be useful, and Wiz is just like, no, use this back character. Get to the back. I will handle this. Shame on you.
Well, why couldn't she use dark magic? If it works just as fine.
And you know what? Actually, we should say this. We should say this when we talk about Murda.
Yeah, you're right. We need to save this. Again, back to Bloom.
Let's. I think we've covered everything with Bloom, so let's just recap. We think Bloom is a Mary Sue for the following. Number 1, overpowered.
Number 2, she doesn't really overcome anything.
And number 3, she has perfect traits, but they're undeserved.
Yeah. Also, we need to talk about the flaws they do give her.
They give her flaws.
Well, it's not considered a flaw. I just thought we wanted to talk about her, possessiveness of Sky.
Well, that's true. That was actually probably some of the more developed traits that they gave her. She was a bit obsessive.
She still is.
Yeah.
And it's just getting really annoying. And it's not just her, it's Sky too, which I know we're going to talk about later, but it's just like, he's just talking to a random girl. And...
Right. And what message does that send to kids? That when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to really nitpick everything that your partner does? There should be no trust because everybody of the opposite sex everybody of the same sex is a threat.
Well, actually, I read someone wrote actually a really good article on justifying Bloom's behavior, and I kind of agree with it.
Yeah.
Here. Alright, hold on. Copy. It was on Tumblr, so... Again, it just doesn't feel like Bloom really matures over the season, either.
Seasons.
That's
a plural.
It's just like, she's 16. She's still 16 through the whole series.
She's not even 16. She was 14 in the beginning of the series. Let's not kid ourselves.
No, she was 16.
I know, but mentally.
Oh.
She wasn't even 16 yet.
Yeah, and just, again, you need... what's proof of this again? We need to keep doing proof.
Well, okay. To give them credit, part of the immaturity is actually because it's a children's show, so they have to dumb things down. They have to keep plots child appropriate, and therefore they have to keep the characters' behaviors child appropriate. And not only that, but they need to make her relatable to the young audience.
Then don't set it in high school with them going on to college up.
Yeah, but at the same time, then they'd have a bunch of 10-year-olds and 7-year-olds flying through the universe and saving the universe, and that would be really, really hard to sit through. I get kind of annoyed when I see children saving the world, because I'm just like, really? Okay, there are some exceptions, but generally I'm just like, really? You want us to believe that a 7-year-old is able to do that?
Powerpuff Girls did well.
Like I said, exceptions. Powerpuff Girls was Powerpuff Girls.
Mew Mew Tokyo did well. The original, not the dub. Not the dub. Do not keep the dub.
Okay, they were teenagers.
Yeah, but they were more middle school.
But also, things were handed to them, too.
Still better than Winx Club.
Oh, well, that's true. Better character development. Yeah, well, okay, so tell you what, that's our proof. If you have anything to counter us, feel free to say so. That said, do us a favor.
If your counter is good, we might do a video to some of them.
Yeah. But just remember, keep it thoughtful. Keep it. If you have to do more than 500 characters, you can post more than one comment. It's okay. Just don't say, you're wrong, and we don't like what you said, because that doesn't help anybody. If you actually genuinely disagree with us, we are curious to know why, and if you have a legitimate reason, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah. Do that. And again, please keep it in decent grammar at least.
Oh, God, please keep it in decent grammar. I am such a grammar Nazi, and yeah.
I don't read text speak very well. My texts are always in full sentences.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, the next Techno-Teaches might be about grammar and other such English lessons related comments. Just so you know. So if you don't want to end up in a Techno-Teaches episode, be careful what you comment.
Also, keep your maturity levels.
Yeah,
if we're trying to get thoughtful discussion out of you, the audience, and everyone. So keep it tame, keep it mature.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right, so that's Bloom.
Yay, Bloom. Who's next?